You have two jobs, at least by hours and workload. You work while your employers become rich, so rich in fact that they make more money than some small countries make annually. Yet you don't get a dime. That is the state of college athletes. Work 6 days a week for endless hours while you get nothing. The NCAA, namely, is the employer, and the payment given to the athletes is something powerful, yes. Still, many athletes come from extremely low-income families, and those families are banking on their child's success in the short term, not the long term. Many athletes forego their education and become professional at their sport, namely men's basketball and football. These athletes' college scholarships are only used for a few years before dropping and to go to the NBA or NFL, wasting scholarships that could have gone to another child that didn't have the chance to attend school. Paying these athletes or changing the system is much needed. The system is blatantly flawed, as many watchers of college sports have seen. The NCAA makes $1 billion annually, mostly from the infamous March Madness basketball tournament, while the players that participate never make a dime from the tournament. Many people have labeled the NCAA as a crooked institution because the athletes that have an NCAA scholarship are unable to get a job or make money from their likeness. The case of Donald de la Hoya is an instance of the NCAA crackdown on players generating their own income from their talents. Donald was a kicker for UCF and would make videos of himself kicking and vlogs on YouTube. His YouTube channel grew large enough that it was being monetized, and that's when the NCAA stepped in. The NCAA labeled Donald ineligible to play football and even expunged his scholarship. According to CNBC and College Pulse, almost 60% of college students polled thought that all athletes should be paid. The best point guard coming out of high school decommitted from UCLA because of the better opportunities presented to him in the G League, which is the minor leagues of the NBA, were more significant than if he were to go and get a college, somewhat of a scholarship to a college institution. The NCAA needs to pay its athletes, especially those who generate massive revenue, like D1 football and basketball. The people have spoken that they need pay, and without it, another amateur organization could rise up and destroy the beauty of college sports as we know it, if the salary the players need is not met. The NCAA needs to pay its players, or the good things that they stand for, benefiting players' notoriety, and possessing some D3 and D2 athletes with college diplomas. The NCAA goals worked when professional sports were smaller and outstanding players were more valued education. Still, the NCAA has grown, and so has its ability to appease its players.